just don't think you can do that with a total unknown right now.
Patterson down the sideline for Lodge. Broken up. Third down and 2. 1:27 to go. The problem, though, Brock, is if you try so hard to score the touchdown and get obsessed with that on this possession, you still have to have time on the back end.
All right, everyone. Hello and welcome in. Today, I am wearing the official Minnesota Vikings 2021 NFL Draft cap because today we return to the Rookie Review Series. This is part 7. Today's player profile is on Camryn Bynum, the round 4 selection, pick 125 overall, converted safety out of California. And before we get to the profile, real quick, I want to address a sort of unintended result or side effect of the Rookie Review Series that we've been doing here on this channel so far. And that side effect has been that we are attracting fans from these colleges to talk about these players in the comments. And that's fantastic. I am really glad that that's happening. On the last video we did with Kene Nwangu, we had some Iowa fans tell us about, don't sleep on him as a running back. He was stuck behind David Montgomery, all these different things. And that's what we want. We want that perspective, that outside perspective, to come in and tell us about these players, because the more we learn, the more excited I get about all of these guys. I think that this is a fantastic draft class, especially today with Camryn Bynum, having learned about what he's about and seeing some tape from him at Cal. So the more of that we can get, I think the better. I think that this has been a great series from that perspective, just because we get people who are more plugged into like Iowa State and, Pitt and all these other teams, all these other schools that we are getting players from this year has been really exciting. And I hope that that continues today and with the few videos that we have left, because we still got some good ones. I hope to hear from some Iowa fans about Ihmir Smith-Marsette when we talk about him and so on down the line. So very excited for that side effect, and I hope it continues. So all are welcome to have a discussion and teach us more about these guys. So that's what we're here to do. So, player profile for Camryn Bynum, the converted safety out of California, played in the defensive scheme at Cal as a corner, so he will be learning a new position this year as he transitions to the NFL. Official pro day numbers: 6 foot tall, 196 pounds, redshirt senior, successful high school career, but unfortunately 0-2 in state championships. So that's kind of devastating right out of the gate, and I hope that that gives him a chip on his shoulder to bring that championship mentality to Minnesota, where it helps him push us over the edge so that we can get one ourselves, because I don't want him to get here and experience the downfall of Minnesota sports that it has been forever, where we get close and then everything falls apart. So hopefully he can join us and turn that around. 3-star cornerback recruit out of high school. He was the number 77 ranked corner in his class, the number 80 recruit in the state of California. Had initial offers from FCS level schools and the Ivy League. Eventually, he started getting offers from the Pac-12, so he ended up choosing Cal over Washington State. He was also a 2021 Senior Bowl participant. Had some good reps at the Senior Bowl practices that I saw, jumping some routes and knocking down some passes. So that's always good to see. Definitely a player to watch out for when you see them have decent to good Senior Bowl experience. A recap of his college career: 2016, he took a red shirt. 2017, appeared in 12 games, started 12 games, 10 pass deflections, 2 interceptions, led team in both of those statistical categories. 2018, it's more of the same: 13 games appeared, 13 games started, 12 pass deflections, 2 interceptions, honorable mention all Pac-12. So this is where things start, it just slowly starts to creep up, like crypto stock over a couple of weeks, if you will. 2019, 13 games, 10 pass deflections, 1 interception, earned second team all Pac-12 honors. 2020, in the shortened season, 4 games, not a lot. You wish to see more, but it is what it is. 3 pass deflections, 1 interception, earns first team all Pac-12 honors. I want to really quick share with you Dane Brugler's summary from his April draft guide from this past year. He says, quote, "Overall, Bynum doesn't have ideal twitch/speed for outside work in the NFL, but his play recognition and football character are why he will stick in the NFL. He projects best in a zone-based scheme with possible future at safety, similar to Jordan Poyer." So it wasn't really that much of a surprise, if you are plugged into the NFL draft and the scouting work that goes into it, to see Camryn Bynum switching positions. Now, Cal fans, this is where I invite you to sort of, give us perspective on this. Is that something that we even saw before these draft guides were released in April, that you heard rumblings about that he could be in line for a position change, or if that was something that caught you off guard? So, but overall, very interesting player. In an interview that was posted by Lindsey Young on Vikings.com, he sort of talked about the transition to safety. He says, quote, "Coming from corner, going to safety, I know I can cover anybody on the field. Just that skill set, moving to safety with my mental skills, just knowing that I know every single position on the whole defense is something I'm happy about." So he seems pretty excited to be taking on this challenge. He actually did do another interview virtually that was posted on the Vikings YouTube channel. I forget the name of the program that he appeared on, but he was asked about his past year where he picked up some new hobbies during the pandemic. So he learned how to play piano, he went skydiving, and then the whole transition from corner to safety, which is an entirely new position, even with the added, we're not even mentioning that he's going to the NFL from college. And he was asked which of those three activities has been the most difficult. And I think he answered pretty honestly when he said learning the safety position. So how can you not like the confidence that oozes off this guy in interviews? The video that he posted after getting drafted where he does the backflip in the lake wearing the Vikings flag as sort of a cape was an awesome moment. He's a Kobe Bryant fan, plays piano. He gets to learn from Harrison Smith and Xavier Woods, which I think is just a really great environment for a kid like this to come into. I think Harrison Smith is probably one of, if not the best safeties in the NFL over the past couple of seasons, maybe the entirety of his career. That's up for debate, but I'm going to, show some bias here as a fan for a minute because he's one of my favorite players on this team. And I think that is just some invaluable experience that he's going to get playing under a veteran like Harrison Smith. And one of the things that's, really small potato, it's like really small detail, like it's insignificant, but he's going to wear number 43. And I think that is just a boss safety number, right? So I have high expectations for that. And hopefully this guy works out. And then that can be one of the top selling jerseys, because I think 43 as a safety is just super awesome. So that is Camryn Bynum in a nutshell. Very excited about this draft pick, because if the transition to the new position works out, which I think it probably can, given the amount of qualified coaches on the staff and Harrison Smith that he's going to be able to learn from, I think this is doable. And I think Cal fans will argue that he showed the kind of knowledge and learning ability while he was with the college team to, take over a defensive scheme very early on in his career and become, a star player throughout. So I think we got kind of a diamond in the rough with this guy. Very excited to see his development at the next level. And, the confidence, I feel like we have an incoming leader, if you will. So that's my take. That is our profile on Camryn Bynum, the round 4, 125 overall selection, cornerback converting to safety for the Minnesota Vikings in 2021. Let me know what you think about Camryn Bynum in the comments below. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.